Now
Yes.
is the best time to learn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I
So
agree with you.
that is when you can actually, if you learn when the market falls, you can experience it. You can experience your emotions being played out, and that is what is most important.
Yeah. So in a couple of in last month I bought Tesla at 1050, and then I saw it was going down and down.
All right.
So then I thought maybe I should learn again, right? Instead of investing. Although I'm not out of that position, but still, still.
No, it doesn't make sense to go out of the position now because when it
Mhm.
bounces back, it will cover up all the losses done. That
Yes,
should
that's
never be a problem.
yeah, that's true.
Well, that is one of the darling stocks of the market, so they will always go up, and you will always recover your money back.
Yeah, that's true. The
Nothing to
only thing
worry.
is that how long I can hold that is that is the thing, right?
Well,
If
look at it this way. Look at it this way. It's a fishbone in your throat, which the
Mhm.
only way out is either you pluck it out or you just swallow it. So you just
Oh,
let it be as it is. Don't
oh.
think much about it. Don't think
That's a
much
good
about it because
statement.
the more you think, the more you feel stressed. So ideally,
Right,
just
right.
ignore it.
Yeah,
Just
that's
ignore it.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with you.
Yeah. So that is the ideal thing out. If you are stuck in a stock, enjoy the ride and just ignore the stock. Automatically, when the stock goes up, you will
Mhm.
realize, oh wow, the same stock after 2 or 3 years, if you just hold on to it as it is, don't even think about it. After 2 years, you'll say, wow, I was a
Right,
fool.
right.
Why did I not buy more? Then you will crib and say, why did I not buy more? So might as
Yeah,
well enjoy it.
yeah. No, I completely agree with you. And I like
Yeah.
your suggestion, Kamal suggestion. So most of the time, I think last year when I was trading, all those were working
Yeah.
out also.
That's always the way it is. You always keep trading and keep playing with the stocks.
Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, I got busy with some other things, so I thought maybe I should keep this away for some time, and then later on, so
No,
this
no,
is the
no.
right time I should learn again. I have time
Yes,
now, and then again I will
yes,
invest. Yeah.
yes, you should. Looking forward to actually having you live in our session, in our training sessions.
Yeah, definitely I'll go
Yeah, do that.
there. Okay,
If you
thank
want
you.
more details about how to join, where to join, well,
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. I have
lovely.
I'm reading all those messages which Kamal sent. You guys
Yeah.
have started training sessions also, right?
Yes, we have already finished about what 6 batches. 6 batches
Yeah.
have been completed. Six have been completed. We are now on to
Wow,
our seventh one.
wow, that's good. That's a good
Yeah.
journey.
I suggest visit our website. You will enjoy it over there.
Okay, fine. I will do that.
Visit the website, see the testimonials, and you
Mm-hmm.
will enjoy it. Kamal wants to speak and he's not able to butt between our discussions. Yes, Kamal, please speak about it.
We are really glad to hear that. So towards the end of our analysis session, we will give a overview of the batch which is starting next week. And
Mm-hmm.
Rafakat is here on the call. He has gone through the course in December, so he will be able to share if anything you would like to hear face to face. He is there on the call.
Oh, that's good.
Hi, good morning. Hi,
Good
sir,
morning,
Vivek
Rafakat.
sir, and
Good,
Kamal.
good. How about you?
How are you guys? Good, very good. Thank you.
Great. So we'll start with the analysis,
Analysis.
and as per our pattern, we will first start with the indexes analysis, then we'll go on to the stocks. If anything is in either of you watching, if it's there in your watch list, if you would like us to analyze, and then we'll discuss some of the stocks that we are looking to trade in the coming week. So with that, we'll start with the analysis of NDX. So NASDAQ in the last two sessions, it had touched almost the mid Bollinger Band and had reversed. So The indicators are down. Williams R, CCI, RSI. Stochastic is midway. MACD has also slightly reversed downward. So with the current pattern on daily chart, NDX we see it's on correction, you can say. So watch for the level around 13,500 and see if it takes supports near the lower Bollinger Band on daily chart. If we look on weekly chart, again on weekly chart, it has had upward price rejection as it went up during the week and got pulled down again. A week back, it had taken support at this 100 EMA at 13,200. In the coming week, we'll have, means it's expected to go down as well. So this lower Bollinger Band again is at 13,567. So watch for the level around 13,500 in the coming week. Even Williams R and RSI are downward. Stochastic RSI on weekly chart is almost touching the oversold region. We'll have to see if it can take support around 13,500 and reverse. Vivek sir, would you like to add anything? You are on mute.
I think you've covered most of it, so there is nothing much to add yet. Yes, indicators are down. The geopolitical scenario is looking bad. So I don't really want to add further. It is bad. A correction can be expected.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at the MACD, the histograms in MACD are almost maintaining the same height. They are not even reducing. So there is no sign of reversal happening. I mean, until I don't see the MACD reversing first in the height of the histogram, I don't think any other indicator is even reversing so far. They're all in oversold position. So you are going to be going further down.
Yes.
Yeah.
QQQ would also be same. I'll just make it daily chart. It's almost following as NDX. Although the last candle was kind of doji, but still in the downtrend. And weekly chart is similar to what we saw on NDX. Now moving to TSX. TSX on the other hand is on uptrend. If you look at the last candle, it's almost Marubazu candle and it formed a bullish engulfing. The previous day doji was engulfed by the last green candle. The indicators are up. It has not yet reached the oversold region, overbought region. So you can still expect some upward trend on the stocks which are on TSX. So currently it is at 21,400. You can expect it to face resistance close to 21,600 to 21,900. Looking on the weekly chart, even on weekly chart, it is on uptrend. The indicators are upward. The upper Bollinger Band is at 21,786. So you can expect some upward movement in the coming week for the stocks on TSX. Although the geopolitical tension is there, since most of the stocks on TSX are driven by, or energy sector forms the major part of TSX, the energy stocks movement is impacting TSX opposite to NDX. So if you are holding any oil or energy stocks, it's good to hold, and probably towards the end of the week, if they are near your targets, you can plan to book some profits. Rafaqat, Jasdeep, any questions, or would you like to add anything?
No, thanks.
Okay. So we'll move on to some of the stocks. Either of you have any requests, Vivek or Ashish?
Facebook, man.
Facebook, okay. Facebook should be here. All right. So Facebook, as we had discussed previously during our sessions, that we were expecting it to reverse around 190, which it did. Now, it took support at it faced resistance at EMA 10 and has reversed down. And again, the lower Bollinger Band is at 191.66. And NASDAQ is in downtrend. So in the coming week, you can expect it to drop under 200 again. And aftermarket, it is at 199.90. It is under 200 EMA. So if you are holding at higher than $200, again at around 190 could be good time to average down. The Bollinger Band, although lower, mid, and upper Bollinger Band are downward, but it is squeezing. So if it touches lower Bollinger Band and starts reversing, you could plan to buy more if you are currently holding. And the first target could be above 230 or 235.
They have a gap to 289. No, that how long would it take?
Yeah, this gap is what we have been observing, and this gap would be a good gain, but it would take time. And in terms of weekly chart, if we notice, it has not yet reversed on the weekly chart. So once it reverses, then we can expect the gap to get filled. And in that case, a target above 295 would be good, but it would take time. So if you are on this for at least 3 to 4 months, it could be good to hold on.
Yeah, I'm thinking of taking along with Facebook to go for 295.
Yeah,
I'm okay to hold on.
Vivek,
my average is around 200. That's it.
Yeah, so your average is good. Currently, it is at 200.
I can buy more, and just if it is going to 190 below, I can buy more, and just wait for it to reach. But the thing is, I heard like they are doing more innovative stuff, so that might have a good impact on filling up this gap.
Yeah, that could accelerate the filling of this gap, but because of the market situation and war, things are still downward. The markets have not reversed yet. We can expect about a month to remain something similar. So once market at least holds and starts showing reversal sign, then you can expect this gap to get filled sooner. But as of now, the trend is downward. Vivek sir, would you like to add?
Kamal, can you place MACD and Williams R and super trend on it? MACD, Williams R and super trend.
Sure.
No, I don't want CC. I just want Williams R, super trend and MACD. All right. And can you take it on a weekly chart for a longer time frame?
Sure.
Bas, enough. All right. Vivek, that's it. That's it. Vivek, if you look very carefully, since you are already holding Facebook at a good price, and all right, the weekly chart is indicating current consolidation. And now, can you take it to a day chart? It is at a support, very strong support level also. It's at a very strong support level. And if you look at the day chart, after the expansion of the Bollinger Band, the contraction is taking place. It could become tubular in tube in nature, and it could become tube in nature. And MACD has already shown a reversal. MACD has already shown a reversal.
Sir,
Williams
that
are
will
also
not be a strong one, right? Because like if you see the green bars that has been formed, it's not a
Yes.
strong one. If you see the previous one is also, it's not a very strong, but the red is
No,
strong.
it is not strong. It is not strong, but look at the way the histograms are reducing in height. The histograms have reduced in height and they have turned positive. Now, currently, what is our 10 SMA? 207. And 40 is at 250. Mid Bollinger is at 213. So I look at it this way that, look, my perspective of the global geopolitical is that this war will not last for very long. I have a different take on the geopolitical position. I think this war will not last for long. I am expecting it within the next 72 hours, a positive resolution should happen. Ukraine should lay down its arms and they would come down to negotiating tables on a very quick settlement. Whatever is said and done, it will come back to the negotiating table on a very quick settlement. If that happens, this will reverse very strongly. And the minute it reverses strongly, Facebook will take it out. Keep one thing in mind, there are a lot of WhatsApp forwards, a lot of theories being forwarded. And in the bargain, in the Ukraine-Russia war, the people who are NATO members, specifically European countries, will get destroyed. So they will break away from NATO also. There may be a chance of breaking away because a lot of airlines, the aircraft lease manufacturing companies are going to be very adversely affected by this war. And these are all Airbuses and European controlled airlines, airline lease companies. They will get affected. And once they get affected, they are very clearly going to say to hell with America. We want to break out of NATO and start leasing our aircrafts back to Russia and everybody else. So wait and watch. I think the next 72 hours is going to be very, very enjoyable, if I can say so. If somebody just waits and watches it from the ring side, he will enjoy the discussions and he'll enjoy the way things move. Technically speaking, I think Facebook is looking set to go up. It's already at its support, so it will. The only way up is up now. It can't come down further. I mean, 190 is anyway very strong stop loss. So a $10 stop and there's a $100 gap between the two when you see a gap down. So that will get filled in with difficulty, but not immediately. But 238 or 230, 240 is what I'm looking at an immediate target for Facebook. 240 first. If 250 gets taken out, then it's 320. No, straight 320, because then the gap will get filled in comfortably. So that's my analysis for Facebook. Rest.
Yeah, so this week looks good to either enter or add more positions. If if you are already holding it, you can plan to enter it either Monday towards the end or Tuesday in the first half. If it takes support at around 190 and reverses, you can increase your position.
Kamal, I have one more question. In IBKR, what is the fastest way to get money into the account? Because like it takes usually 4 days to transfer any money into IBKR. So do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, last 3 transactions of mine, when I initiated before market opens, I did at around 8:30, 8:45. It used to get within my account in about 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yes. And once I did during the market hours, that got processed within 10 minutes. In the last transaction, they did a hold for about 1 week, but that was not the entire amount, just the 10% of the fund that I was trying to add. So it seems they have expedited addition of funds, but it also depends upon how much fund you are trying to add. So just give a try to add tomorrow before market opens at around 8 or 8:30. You try to add funds. If your bank is already linked, and I have used EFT, electronic fund transfer. So with that, this is my experience of past 3 transactions.
Okay. So like what I'm doing is like, I first transfer funds to Wealth Simple Trade, which is instant, and then buy whatever I want, and then like transfer that, make a 8 on transfer.
Okay. Yeah, but you can directly add funds in IBKR as well. For me, it did add instantly, almost, means 5 to 10 minutes is good time.
Okay.
So just give a try. If that doesn't work, maybe you can give a call to IBKR support to understand why it's taking long time for you.
Okay.
When
Sure.
we add funds for the first time, they take 3 to 5 business days. But once your EFT is set up and you have made transfers previously as well, then it should happen faster.
Sure, man. Sure. Definitely. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. And any question on FB? Are we good? Yeah. So let's move on to Amazon. So Amazon, it touched the lower Bollinger Band in the last session. And if you see, it got pulled up. It had a support close to 2890 and has closed about 2900. Although MACD and Williams R has not reversed, but if you draw a line, you will see on Williams R as well, it is at almost at the support. On the weekly chart, it had formed a red candle, but if you draw a support here, you'll find a weekly support at this level. So based on the supports, I'm expecting that from here it should go further up and it will be here if you look on lower intervals, that it has started reversing. Vivek sir, would you like to comment?
Well, how are you saying Amazon is going to reverse? Amazon is a Nasdaq listed stock, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And Nasdaq is expected to fall down. It is looking weak.
Yeah, because of other large cap stocks, Google, Apple, Tesla, they are in downtrend and
All
their
right.
charts are not looking good. Whereas Amazon is looking better compared to others.
All right. Look at the second last candle, weekly, daily second last candle.
Yeah.
What is that candle going to do?
So it caused the drop, which we saw.
What kind of candle is that? Bullish engulfing? Bearish engulfing?
Yeah.
If it's bearish engulfing, what is the next expected? Coming down. It did a gap down.
Yes.
It will come further down. 2780.
I was expecting to
the big green candle, the low big green candle, they will support the 2780. That will be tested again. That will be tested again, possibly in the next 2 days.
Okay. So you are suggesting to wait for the
I'm still thinking it's going to come down. Now, that was reason number one, because of that bearish engulfing candle. Williams is at only minus 70 coming down. MACD turned, come down. MACD has turned bearish. The signal line on MACD has already come down, has already crossed over and come down. MACD is a lagging indicator, has already done that. The histograms on MACD have turned 0 and turned negative. I don't see any reason for banking on Amazon to climb further immediately, until and unless, as we just said a few minutes ago, the markets reverse, and then that will help out Amazon. But if markets don't reverse in the next 2 days, expect 2780 at least.
Yes, sir. For
That's
Amazon,
about $150 more. For $150 more. And you look at this on a weekly chart, you will realize it better. Convert this to a week. Now, what is that?
so you are suggesting it to take support at this level, around lower Bollinger Band.
Yes.
2800. So about $100 further drop.
$120, $140 from here. But yes, at that point, if you get that, if I was a trader, if I have the funds and I have been put a gun to the head, I'll put my buy order at 2790 and wait. If it triggers, I will kiss the market and say, thank you very much. I've got a good entry price. I don't expect it to fall below that. So 2750 is my stop loss. 2790 or 85 would be my entry price for a good strong target of about 3,000 above, 3,300 and above, 3,400. You look at 3,400 or 3,375 is a very strong resistance in the past also.
Yes. 3,200 would be definite.
Yeah, of course. 3,200 is just round the corner.
Yeah. So 2,800 is what VXR is suggesting for buy, and first target close to 3,100, 3,200, and then 3,300. Even the upper Bollinger Band is at 3,250, which is also the 200 EMA.
Yes.
So that's almost $400, $450 return. Great. Any other stock? Vivek, Ashish?
Jasdev, you have any query? We had you with us last week also. Unfortunately, we could not speak to you.
Kamal,
Gagandeep?
like I was
Yeah.
looking at OEG, which is an oil thing. So I mean, you were mentioning about that. I am expecting it to go up this week.
This OEG 1 energy? TSX?
Yeah, not one TSX, the US one.
Or orbital energy?
Orbital energy. Yeah.
Okay. Orbital energy has dropped this week unexpectedly. However, at mid Bollinger Band, it has taken support, although the candle formed is doji. Williams are it got pulled up, and because of this doji, it has almost flattened out. MACD is still up. The histograms are almost flat. They are forming similar height candle. The volume on the last session, because of doji, is comparatively higher. So have you already entered or are you planning to enter?
I entered in that during. If you go down, next red, next in that green candle only I entered.
So around
Around that 1.1.
That's nice. So if you have entered around 1.9, your 1.5 could have been 1.5 plus could have been your first target. If you are still holding on weekly chart, it has reversed. So you can hold it for the first target of 1.85, which it actually was closed. It formed a high of 1.6, right? So 1.7 was the high. Expect it to reach 1.85. You can keep as your first target. Second target could be around mid Bollinger Band, 2.17. If you are planning to hold even further, the 200 EMA close to 2.7 could be your next target. Since you entered around 1.1, the mid Bollinger Band target could give you about close to 100% return.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Kamal.
But because of this doji, keep your stop loss, and your stop loss can be, looking at the current price, it can be above your buy price. So the low of this candle is 1.32. You can keep your stop loss close to that.
I agree.
Even if it drops, you will be closing in profit.
Thanks, Kamal.
Great.
Kamal, can you please spend some time on Clover Health?
Okay. Looking on daily chart, CLOV is on downtrend, and as we discuss about US stock index, you can expect it to drop further. Williams R is downward. The histogram size, if you notice, it is reducing, indicating it can drop further. So currently it is at 2.2, and if I recall, your average is around 3, right?
Yeah, that's right. There was some aftermarket like 7% or something increased, but I don't know why.
Yeah, it's at 2.37.
Yeah.
If you look at that, Mid Bollinger Band is at 2.48. So it's good that in aftermarket it is up, but just see that it doesn't form a red candle. Since it is up, if it starts going down, it could form a bearish engulfing. Hopefully it doesn't, it reverses. But looking at the trend look on the daily chart looks downward. Unless Vivek sir, if you have a different opinion.
The trend looks downward definitely, though the aftermarket hours are saying high, but the support trend has just given you the first signal of coming down. And then again, realize the 3 black rows or the 4 black rows. This is a 1-day chart. So of the 5 days, it's giving you 4 black rows of the week. So, all right. 1.95 or $2 could be a strong bounce back figure. So if you're holding it, hold with a stop loss of a minimum stop loss of 1.85 or something. And if it bounces back, it will be good. There's a high possibility of it bouncing back also because the MACD is though green and the histograms are coming down, but it could always enhance if the news comes in good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it bounces up, your average close to 3 would reach. So you will be able to close.
Because Rafaqat, if you look at the last after hours price, it is almost quoting at 2.37 or 2.4. Now 2.4 is the second last candle of the red candle which we have seen. The mid size of that is about 2.4.
Yeah.
And which is also the mid Bollinger Band. Around 2.5 is the mid Bollinger Band. So if it touches 2.4, there's a high probability that mid Bollinger Band gets taken out and goes towards the upper Bollinger Band. So if it turns around, balle balle, as one would say it.
Okay. There have been this week. There have been a lot of news of a lot of hedge funds and celebrities buying into it because it's like I mean, it's already like too cheap. I mean, $2. It came down from $20 in just 3 months.
Yes, I agree. It came down from $20 to $2. We have seen stocks coming down from like BlackBerry, which was a $6 or a $4 stock, went up to almost $37 to $40, back to about single digits. So
yeah, that's right.
I don't look at North American stocks and I don't get impressed by their movement like this. Now I've seen enough of these stock movements, so got used to it. But yes, if celebrities are buying it, I would stay away from the stock. If a celebrity buys it, I stay away because all these celebrities across the globe are paid endorsers. So I don't trust them at all.
Yeah, maybe that's also right. Yeah.
When a celebrity buys it or says, I'm buying it, if I'm holding a stock, I'll say, thank you very much, ma'am, or sir, you've been very helpful. Let me book my profits and say, thank you very much.
Yeah.
But I don't keep celebrities in high esteem. Look, which celebrity knows what investment in stock market is all about?
No, they don't.
Do they even invest on their own? They don't invest on their own. They give it to the fund managers. So why are you going to listen to what a celebrity tells you? Now, if the celebrity says one entertainment movie is good, so I can listen to them. But if the celebrity tells me, look, this star is good, I'll say, ma'am or sir, please stick to what you know. Don't try to enter the thing which you don't know. So celebrities are the best parameter to exit a trade.
Okay. That's good tip. Yeah.
Factor.
And I'm going live on YouTube, so I hopefully I get a lot of negative comments from all the celebrity endorsements. They'll make me famous in short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Kamal.
Yes. Yeah. Just Gagandeep, just a minute. Yeah. So Rafa, if it starts going up, 3 could be first target. The second target could be close to 3.6. It has a strong resistance close to 4.2, which is the mid Bollinger Band on weekly chart. So you can look at these 3 targets if you are currently holding. Although it's looking downward, once it reverses, you can look at 3.25 and 4.2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. And about our other favorite stock, the Canadian favorite stock,
Shopify, you mean?
Shopify. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come to Shopify as
That's going to be the precursor stock.
Yeah, many would be holding.
Pre-closing.
Yeah, we'll keep it as pre-closing. We'll go on to Gagandeep. Gagandeep,
Yes, Gagan.
you have a
Good morning, Gagan.
Hey, I'm Vivek Ji. Hi, Kamal. Being a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you covered it. My question was related to Shopify as well. I'm holding it. Just
He knew
wanted
that
to
was
know.
coming.
Yeah, when to open the eyes for Shopify.
All right. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Let me ask Jasdev. Jasdev, any questions from you? Not heard from you since ages. Let's hear your voice if you can speak.
Or
All right.
Kunal is here. Kunal, how are you doing?
Oh, Kunal is also there. Yes.
Hi Kamal, hi Vivek sir. I'm doing great.
Hi,
How are you
Kunal.
guys?
Good to
All
hear
good.
your voice.
Yeah,
Energetic voice.
thank you very much.
Any stock request, any stock you are watching or you are on it?
I'm just holding
Shopify?
Shopify, Camp, and Facebook.
Okay.
Well, we already discussed Facebook. Shopify, we will.
Yeah.
Kamal,
Yes.
can I request a stock? It's a Brickell a biotech company. It's a very small company, BBI, but they have
BBI?
one molecule. Yeah, they have one molecule which is coming up, and I'm holding few stocks of it. So just want to know.
Yeah, I think I was on it, but I exited. I believe my position would have got closed around this time. Okay, so BBI, it is at lower Bollinger Band, but the last session it has formed a doji candle. It took support at super trend level of 0.20. So this, it has a strong support at this price. Now you are already on it?
Yeah, I'm holding a couple of stocks of.
Okay. Yeah, so this looks strong support on daily chart. On weekly chart, it's quite flat.
And the reason why I'm holding it because I'm working for the company, and then I know they are going to file NDA soon. So once they file NDA, it will go to FDA, and FDA will review it. And drug has very good indication.
Nice. So this
And
is an insider information.
Yeah, and also they are already marketing this drug in Japan. So now they are planning for US. So and Japan, it's very best-selling drug. So I hope so that here in US also they will get same response.
That's good. So with that anticipation, you can keep holding your position, and since it is at this current price, if you want to increase your position, you can do that and look for targets above 0.27 could be the first target. Although the weekly chart is quite squeezed, the super trend on weekly chart is at 0.33, so that could 0.39, so that could be your second target. And if it gives a spike, then you can keep some positions at target 0.44 or above, or 0.42, around 42 cents, which would be almost 100% from current price. But just keep small position for that target. Most of your profits you can book at previous targets, at previous resistance levels.
Thank you.
Okay. Ashish, any stock that you would like to be analyzed? If not, then I will.
Let's go back to shop then. Let's finish our shop. It's in high demand.
The demand is high because of this trend, which it is not in mood to reverse. So if we look on daily chart, it has reversed down again. The Williams R is down. MACD is also downward. It's merging. If you look at the histograms, they have
Magnesium crossed.
Yeah, downward.
Crossed and again about to come down.
Yeah, this again, yellow line is about to cross. Histogram has almost become negligible. When if I zoom in, the histogram, green histograms are reducing. So it's on downtrend and continuing to be on downtrend. Lower Bollinger Band is at 519, currently at 600. If we look at Williams R, it has reversed previously around almost 99 or almost minus 100, and currently is at minus 94. So we can still expect some further down. Now, what would be the next support? So it is currently at this support. If it goes further down, 540 could be the next support. Let's zoom in. And this we are looking on NYSE. So around 540 could be the next support, but we'll have to see whether it takes this support and reverses, because it has faced resistance at that level only 2 times and almost touch once. So we'll have to see, as it could be a weak support. Then there is a small gap down which was filled, but this level of around 493, that could be the strong support. So let's say around 500 could be the next strong support. And if we, okay, before I move, Vivek sir, do you have any different opinion or comment?
Well, the weekly candle is very bad. The last candle is bearish engulfing.
Yes.
Right. But if you look at the day chart, I find hope. One second. Go back to week chart. Just a minute. Go back to the week chart. Yeah. Now week chart. Your histograms on the MACD are almost all stagnant for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. The histograms for MACD are stagnant for the last 7 weeks and the price is falling. The last candle is a bearish engulfing with low volume on a weekly basis as compared to the last previous 6 weeks. So it looks weak on a weekly chart. Now let's check the daily chart. Looks weak even now. Mid Bollinger Band curving down, lower Bollinger Band curving down, upper Bollinger Band curving and flattening also. Indicators curving down. MACD histograms reducing in volume. Crossover again happening on the downward side. Looks weak, guys. Looks weak. So 585, I don't know. It could crack. It could crack and go further.
Yeah, even
We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out which is the next support level now.
right. That's what I went back.
Hmm.
I went back on week.
No, and if you look at the chart from far away, it's a straight 85-degree fall.
Yes. It was a drastic fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went back at this level around.
Yeah. 530, 520. Yeah. 500 or 520.
Right. So this is what I also saw. So close to 500 is the strong support.
Yeah.
So which means another $100 drop on
But
NYS.
I don't know. I have a very strong gut feeling that this week markets will turn around. I can't put a technical reason to it, but I have a strong feeling markets will turn around.
Let's hope for some political reasons turning situation better.
Yeah, let's hope for the best.
So yesterday, Israeli Prime Minister had gone to meet Putin to make things better as a peacekeeper. So let's hope for the best.
Yes, let's see how things move out.
Yeah, so just quickly we'll touch if in case it starts going up, the first target which we can look for Shopify would be a 720 plus, which is less likely in this week, but if in case it reverses again, taking support at close to 585, which technically looks less probable, but if in case. So if we look at shop on TSX, it is at 760, and if it reverses, the first target could be close to 900. But for
1175, because there's a gap waiting to be filled over there.
Yes.
1175. Sorry. 1075. Sorry. 1075. Yeah. That gap is waiting to get filled in. So if it happens, it will be a quick rally to 1075. Then even your 950 or 970 or 900 will be a quick takeout.
Yeah.
A quick hit. 950 will be a very quick hit.
Yeah, now going on to the analysis that we did on NYSE. So looking at that, the strong support for shop on TSX would be close to $1,000. Sorry, this level is 680. 660 could be the strong support. The nearest support, which could be a weak support, could be 720, which is another $40. And if it drops down further, the next support could be close to 660 on TSX. Yeah, I understand it's not a good news. I mean, at least technically, but this is what we can see based on the charts. Any question?
Kunal, Rafakat, any questions on Shopify which you are thinking on? Or Gagan?
No, thanks. It's clear
Hoping to
for me.
reverse the trend. That's all.
Yes, we are all waiting for the trend to reverse because then 1075 is always around the corner. So Shopify or 1075 on TSX should be around the corner. Because if it reverses, it will shoot out.
Yeah, right.
All right. I believe we have one request of HOD.
Yeah, Jasdeep has requested, so we'll take this as the last request for the day from sorry, from Jasdeep HOD, head of department. It's on.
No, that is Frankfurt. That is Frankfurt. You do .to.
Yes, so this is the one.
Yes.
HOD. Okay, so this is an ETF and HOD would be inverse ETF. So what this instrument is, there would be a corresponding, I think, HOU, which is an ETF, which tracks the.
Yes, it will be proportional to the crude oil. Yes.
Yes. So
that's right.
HOU is the bull ETF. HOD
Yes.
is the
Inverse.
inverse ETF. So because oil is up,
Yes. So it
HOD
is.
is downtrend.
Yes.
Down. So if you are looking to enter, you should be watching the oil index.
Yes.
Crude oil Brent index, and because it is up, you are seeing HOD down.
Yes.
And the moment it reverses, that time you can enter. As of now, because of global or geo conflict issues, oil is going up and is expected to go up for some more time. So
Yes.
HOD looks attractive, but it could be slightly riskier at the moment, knowing that you can expect oil to rally further up.
Okay.
Okay, so you can keep this in watch list, HOD.
Yes.
It's indexes similar to this, which are inverse of oil index. Once oil starts reversing down, you can enter these.
Okay.
Okay.
So there is no specific time frame for that.
In terms of technical analysis, we can, what we are seeing here, it has dropped below the lower Bollinger Band, both on daily and weekly chart.
Okay.
The volume is high, which means it can drop down further. And if we look their corresponding bull ETF, see, it has gone above upper Bollinger Band.
And with good volumes too.
Yeah, and with good volume. So this is primarily because of what's happening around the world, because
Yes.
of oil crisis which could happen due to isolation of Russia.
Yes.
So although it is above upper Bollinger Band and could start facing resistance soon, but wait for 1 or 2 days confirmation that it has started dropping, then you can enter in HOD.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you can track both HOU and HOD.
Yes.
If the trend has started reversing, you can enter HOD. When it drops close to mid Bollinger Band, you can enter HOU again. So you can just play with HOU and HOD based on the trend.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Actually, my name is Utkarsh and I was logging into from my friend's account. That's why I could not get
Okay.
that.
Okay, Utkarsh.
No problem, Utkarsh. No problems.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next week once
Yes,
we
sir.
start the session.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, so with that, are we all good for the analysis part of the session? Any last question for this part of the session from anyone? Kunal, Gagandeep, Rafakat.
Yeah, one question about this, the reverse funds like SQQQ. If you can please explain how they work and how we can, gain something from there in these circumstances, for example.
Sure. So what we discussed now about HOU is exactly similar. HOU and HOD, these are indexes which track crude oil. So if you look at the description for HOU, it is crude oil daily bull ETF, and HOD is crude oil inverse leverage bear ETF. So how they operate is very much similar to TQQ and SQQ. TQQ is, you can say, as bull ETF for QQQ, which is following NASDAQ 100 stocks. So the top 100 stocks on NASDAQ, they are followed by QQQ. TQQ is a leverage index following QQQ, and it's triple leverage. So if QQQ moves 1%, TQQ moves 3% in the same direction. If QQQ is up 1%, TQQ moves plus 3%. And there is SQQQ, which is short QQQ or inverse QQQ. So if QQQ goes up, SQQQ goes down. Basically inverse of TQQ. So on a single day, this has been my observation that TQQQ, if it moves, if QQQ moves 1% on a day, TQQ moves plus 3% and SQQ moves minus 3%. And on a single day, you will notice that movement of TQQ is almost 5%. If you look at ATR, whether you take TQQ or SQQQ, the overall movement is 5%, either up or down. And if you look at the ATR on the daily chart, it is currently at $40 and its ATR is close to 3.77. Similarly, TQQQ, it's at 48 and its ATR is $4. So from low to high, it easily gives more than 5% of movement. So on a single day, for more active trading, what I suggest is you don't need to look at 5 other stocks every single day to trade. You can just take a ETF and its inverse ETF. In this case, TQQQ and its inverse SQQQ. If you expect market to be bullish, if you expect it to move up, you can take a long position of TQQQ. If you expect it to go down, you can take long position on SQQQ. And take your positions based on 15-minute or 1-hour chart near the lower Bollinger Band, so that you are in a short-term position. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'll be talking about this again in the course during the probably in the strategies part or in the screeners part. We'll introduce this as one of the new strategy for trading, for especially for those who are going to take more short-term active trades. Okay.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thanks for asking this. We'll share this part of the clip with everyone so that those who have not joined now, they also get to know. Okay, so with that, we will switch to our course, which Chetan is also interested to know. So I'll just pull up our website. Yeah. So most of you have learned from our course and are here, and maybe towards the end of this short overview, you can share your experience. But for Chetan and Gagandeep and anyone interested in learning from our course, we are starting a new trading course batch.
What is this about? Oh? What is this about?
Hello.
Yes, Mahmood.
What is this about? What is this class about?
Okay.
This class is all about stock markets and trading.
Oh, yeah. It teaches me how to create.
Oh yes. We teach how to trade. So this course is curated to help traders and investors learn the fundamental and technical skills in trading stocks, ETFs, cryptocurrencies, and any financial instruments on any global exchange. Whether you are in US, Canada, or in any other country, if you have a corresponding stock exchange, from learning technicals and fundamentals from this course would help you to start trading and making consistent profit steadily. So what our team of instructors here help you to acquire the skills that even if you are beginner, at the end of the course, we share information so that after completing this course, which is quite intensive, it's a training which involves hands-on session. At the end of the course, we make you knowledgeable enough, have enough information so that you can become self-reliant in trading and you can take trades independently.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yes, Mahmood. Yes, Mahmood. What you will do is, if you go through a training with us, which will be an intensive weekend course for you.
Mm-hmm.
Almost about 16 sessions or 16 eight days. For about 8 days, you would end up acquiring a skill which will be with you for life to create wealth, not only for yourself, but for your family, and leave wealth as inheritance for your family. You
Okay,
could
okay.
comfortably do that.
My phone was going off, okay? But okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
Continue.
Yes.
Continue.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you, Mohd. So regarding the course schedule, I'll just quickly walk through the course schedule. As Vivek sir mentioned that it will be 8 sessions. So 4 weekends, Saturday and Sunday each. Class timing will be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and we are starting next Saturday, which is 12th of March, and it will run up to 3rd of April. So the sessions will be on weekends only in 11 to 2 p.m. Although we say 3 hours time, but based on the content that we have and 6 batches which we have taken, these 3 hours are just a reference. The start time is exact. We in fact start half an hour early in the subsequent classes to take questions, and towards the end, depending upon the questions that are asked from the learners, the class extends by an hour or even more than that. In terms of recording, we do share recording. It's privately shared, but we encourage you to attend the live classroom because it is highly interactive. The learnings that you will gain by attending the class will not be there if you watch the same recording. So although we provide the recording, we encourage you to attend the live classroom. And the sessions will be on Zoom. The recordings will be shared privately. In terms of content of the course, we make sure that we give you enough information of the North American market. If you are in some other country, whether you are joining from India, Middle East, or in Africa, we'll make sure that we'll give you information of your corresponding stock exchange so that you can start trading if you are not trading at the moment. We have a specific session on fundamental analysis, and this is very, very useful for those who currently are investing and usually take positions for long term. The fundamental analysis factors that you should be looking in: the financial statements, what each statement of the company, when any earnings is released or is any data is released from the company, what they try to convey and how you can interpret for deciding your long-term investments is all covered as part of the fundamental analysis. Once we are done with the fundamental analysis, then we take you to the technical analysis part of the course. We have a hands-on session. But before we take you to the hands-on session, you need to understand the language which is used in technical analysis, the language of candlesticks. So the simple candlesticks are introduced, and once you understand candlesticks, once you have the hands-on experience of the basic technical analysis, which is used by more than 90 to 95% professional traders of support and resistance, we make sure that we have breakout rooms where the student to instructor ratio is about 2, where each student is made to draw support resistance on your charts and then come and share in the classroom. So this whole experience, we make sure that you get the hands-on practice so that even after the end of the class, end of the course, you can go and draw the support and resistance on the charts. Then we take you through the simple and complex candlesticks patterns, which drive the specific index or stock price, which becomes your reference for deciding whether you should be taking the trade or no. Along with the patterns, there are n number of indicators we introduce you indicators which we as GMT team instructors use it heavily. We have on our charts, in our analysis, we refer those indicators and take the indications from these indicators for deciding whether to enter the trade, whether to exit the trade, whether to book profit or just hold. Once you are introduced with the indicators, there are chart patterns which assist you along with the candlesticks patterns to again understand what is the pattern expected, what is expected on that specific stock or instrument in the coming days. After covering the candlesticks, chart patterns, support, resistance, and indicators, the next very important thing is bringing all this together so that you can apply on your charts in your analysis and take trades in a way that you end up making profits, your trades are profitable, and that's covered as part of the trading strategies session, wherein we introduce at least 3 strategies. Although we say 3 in that session, but during the course we cover other strategies during the part of the course. And this trading strategies session is specifically to share you a strategy which, even if you are a beginner, if you are starting trading, you start to feel that trading is so easy. Now, after that, the next comes is psychology, is the very important thing is risk management. You take trades, you are in position, but what if it goes wrong? Managing that trade is very important. Managing your fund is very important. And that's why this topic of risk management becomes the most important topic of the course. Once we introduce you the risk management strategies, the next thing that you need to be aware is the psychology. There are investor psychology, trader psychology, market psychology. As a trader or as an investor, you need to understand how the market moves, and that we make sure that we cover as part of
Can you help me?
This session. So I think someone said, can you hear me? Yeah, we were able to hear. We'll just complete the session, then we'll open up for questions. Okay?
My friend, it's my mood again. Oh, it kicked me out though. It kicked me out. I missed some of it. What happened?
Okay.
No, we did not kick you out at all, Mahmood. We never do that. We never kick anybody out of the room at all. That's against our policy. If you have been kicked out, we are sorry, but we've never done that. It's not a policy of a group to allow anyone to leave or be thrown out. We never do that. Sorry.
No, he said his phone, he said that his phone.
Yeah, his phone died, yes. Yeah, his phone died. We realized that because he did mention that earlier. So he is most welcome back.
Yeah, sure. So we'll take your questions. We'll just complete with the overview of the course, and then we'll open up for questions from you, Muhammad, and your friend as well.
Shangi.
Yeah. So Vivek sir, would you like to add anything in terms of?
Well, all I can tell you about this course is it's a structured course. You learn right from the basics in a proper scientific manner. We make certain
Can you guys?
Shangi, we can't hear you. If you have a question, please put it on the chat box. We will answer your question definitely. Thank you. All right. So this is a structured course, and we actually teach you everything right from scratch in the proper manner that you are required to learn a new skill and imbibe that skill within you. At the end of the 4 weeks of the training, we are certain whatever fee that you have paid us will be recovered by you by the trade which we take, and we expect you guys to emulate us and copy the same in your trading accounts. You are being held, you are mentored, you are always allowed to ask a lot of questions. Till your queries are not answered, we will never move on to the next topic. We are led by a team of 5 instructors here, with Kamal on your left side of the screen and me on the right side of the screen. And between us, we have 3 more instructors, each one of them equally qualified. Each of us will take only that portion of the course on what he is most confident of. So we have Tahir teaching you fundamentals, Tahir teaching you candlesticks, Aditya teaching you about a lot of patterns. Sometimes he talks to you about risk appetite. Vivek talks to you about how he trades cryptos using the same currency, the same technical indicators. And Kamal and me together will oversee the entire delivery of the course. I myself take a specific session on candlesticks, language of candlesticks, as well as on strategies, which is basically a culmination of all the indicators that you have learned and how will you actually implement and create a strategy for you so that you can learn to trade independently on your own. Right? So we have a lot of a power-packed weekend. Right? Now what's required from all of you is a keen mind to learn, time given to us to teach you that, a good laptop, a good internet connectivity, right? And of course, the fees that you will pay us. You will recover your fees back whenever you start trading with us. We will handhold you. We will add you to the professional group of traders, which is the premium GMT group, where you will be interacting with a lot of past learners who are now professional traders, right? At the end of the course, you will be given a certificate of completion also. The biggest advantage of this course is you recommend this to your friends, you refer friends to the course, and you can earn a referral fee of about $20 per student who enrolls for the course with your reference. So if you bring in a few students, you could also get your entire course fee back as referral fees.
Say he shut up, oh. Shut up. I'm trying to learn. Shut up, oh.
Relax. Mahmoud, relax. He also is trying to speak up. We will take your questions one by one, and we will be happy to answer all your questions. Now.
Okay.
Yes. No worries. No worries. Now, do you have any questions, Mahmoud? Mahmoud, do you have any questions now?
No, I accidentally
no.
I did not mean to speak.
I'm trying to talk. Oh, you talking over
Yes,
me?
Mahmoud.
Oh?
Yes,
okay.
Mahmoud.
So do we need a degree?
Do you need what?
A degree.
No, you don't require a degree. You don't require a degree. I just require you to understand a language of communication, which is English.
Yes,
I require a proper internet from you.
Okay.
If you can understand what I'm speaking, I'm fine. I require you to have knowledge of class 5 basic mathematics. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yes, sir.
Because everything else is what we will teach you and impart that skill to you so that you can actually learn and do trading in whichever part of the world that you are in. On any stock exchange in the world, you can do your trading there.
Oh, okay.
Right, Mahmoud? All right, fine.
Right.
Any more questions, Mahmoud?
No, I don't think I have any more questions. So.
All right. Shangi, do you have any questions now? Can I take your questions and ask you to speak up and ask your questions?
Is it
Shangi?
okay? Like shut up, guys! Shut up! I was trying to say, like, is it okay if we have kids while doing this? Because I have like about 2, and like 2 live with me, and the other 2 they don't.
No, you can have any number of kids who live with you. That's not a problem. As far as you are learning and keeping your microphone mute when you are learning, because then if you have children around you to disturb you, your learning experiences will not be that good. That's it. Otherwise, we have no issues if you have children around you watching you learn.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you so much for helping me learn this. Shut up, guys!
Most welcome, Shangi. Most welcome. Anybody else has any more questions? Jasdev? Jasdev, any questions?
I'm good, sir. I'm good, sir.
Good. Thank you. Kamal, you want to take over further? The course fees, we have forgot to mention to you, the course fee is $400. The course fee is $400. You can visit our website and pay the amount by getting us by clicking on the link concerned, which will take you to the payment gateway itself. Kamal, you can take over from here.
Hey, Kamal, and
yeah,
hey, Kamal.
Yes,
Yeah, I have a question. Remember a few years, last year, you guys used to maintain an Excel sheet where we could find tickers and expected entry and exit points. After this course is over, do we still get access to that updated ticker?
Yeah, as part of this course, what we do is we add you to GMT premium channel, and we also have premium alerts channel wherein we share stocks to trade based on buy, target, stop loss levels. All are shared on that channel. So the Excel sheet that we use for reference for analysis during our analysis session, that is different, that is public, that's accessible to everyone. Anyone can put their request and we analyze and share. The premium alerts is only for the learners. Those who enroll in the course, we share stocks to them. And just ignore someone is messing on the screen.
No worries. Continue.
Yes. So for learners, we share the stocks that we find. We basically screen from our screeners. We do an analysis on that, and then we share with the buy, target, and stop loss levels. Okay. That is only especially for learners.
Wow. And
Gagan, the premium alerts that has been given to our students and to our learners is a very, very scientifically curated trade setups. So you will be advanced intimation will be given to you what counter to enter.
Who would like to do 3 on the board?
At what counter to enter, at what price to enter, what is your stop loss, what is the target price 1, target price 2, and target price 3. So it's a very, very clearly demarcated and advanced call given to you of a specific counter. We make it a point to always pick in counters which are tradable on both North America, both the North American exchanges, vis-a-vis US and Canada. Sometimes some exchanges are only for US.
Thank you, y'all. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Thank you. Shut up, bro.
Yeah, sometimes, Kamal, just mute Changi. Yeah, sometimes it is if the trade is only for North America, we clearly mention which platform or which exchange are you going to trade it on. So those alerts are very, very important and very, very selectively given.
Okay, great. And this is gonna be the ongoing sheet which will be available on the premium GMT group.
Yes, it will be only available to the premium group available. It will not be an Excel sheet. It will be an individual trade. And then what we share in the Excel in the premium group is a review sheet which comes up every time. Oh. So that will have all our past alerts and what is the current status, has it been closed or is it still open, or whether the stop loss has been hit or not. So that is the way we actually draw out our trade journals and maintain our journal with us to understand. As traders, we could also go wrong. We never claim that we are 100% right. So we could also go wrong. And if you're going to go wrong, we don't mind admitting that we have gone wrong.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Vivek.
So that's the way. Most welcome, Vivan. Most welcome.
So with that, just again, I'll like to mention that the next batch starts on Saturday. So if you are watching, or Gagandeep, if you have any question, please feel free to reach out to me or any of our GMT team members, whomever you are comfortable, and we would be happy to see you in the course. So if you feel confident with the presentation, you can go on the website, see some of the reviews, and enroll in the course. We already have.
Gagan and Jasdev, what I would suggest to you is go to the website, check out our testimony.
Guys, am I late?
Utkarsh is already in the course.
Yeah.
Utkarsh,
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah,
do that.
Vivek, to be honest, Vivek ji, sorry, and Kamal, to be honest, I was with you guys when you started the WhatsApp group. So I've been learning through you guys, but on and off. I want more structured and more disciplined approach towards trading, and that's why I'm back.
Yeah. And
what I can actually tell you is this is the best time to learn. When the world is in crisis, is the best time to learn and get an experience why, what is happening, and how you will encash those things. The best time to learn is when there is a crisis around you. Because
that's right.
in that crisis time, how you are reacting, what is the reaction going to be done, why is it being done, is all being discussed live in the class. And that is the best takeaway at that time, which unfortunately our 6 batches earlier did never get that chance because the crisis was never there. So they have now faced the crisis themselves after being trained. So when we are discussing it with each
guys,
other.
am I late to the
Well, Nick, I don't think you're very late, but we have just finished the first session.
I was asking, am I late to the meeting today?
Yes, you are, because we have finished the first batch of orientation already. But if you hold on, we can also answer to your questions and give you a brief walkthrough with our courses also. So just for a few minutes, just hold on. Right?
You guys.
All right. Gagan, so you heard that clearly. So I suggest you have your past experience with us, use that, reach a decision, and get in touch with Kamal, and Kamal will help you out with this further.
Well, so can you guys
you.
hold up the meeting a little bit, guys, please?
Yes, Nick, we will just go over I will personally walk you through the orientation once again, talking about my course. We will talk about it right now. Just let me ask my other panelists if they have any questions, and then I'll walk you through the course immediately. Jasdev, do you have any queries?
No, I think that was the only question I was going to have for right now.
Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. I will answer the queries in a matter of few seconds only. Just hold your horses for only a few more seconds.
Do you guys see my full name?
Come again?
Do you guys see my full name?
Yes, we can see your full name.
Could you tell me what it is really quick?
Well, what is your name? What is your name?
Nick, we will talk to you in few minutes. We'll just finish our discussion with Gagandeep and Jasdeep, and we'll talk to you in few minutes.
Wait, no. I was asking, could you say my full name really quick for the Zoom, what it is right now? Because I think my kids might have put the wrong name because they use my phone sometimes.
What is your name, Adivire?
What is I was asking, what does my name say right now?
Your name says Nick.
And what is the last name?
Nick. Her. Nick Her.
You're racist.
Thank you very much.
So,
All right.
yeah. Sorry for interruption. Gagan, do you have any?
Gagan is just there. Any questions?
Yeah, we don't have this kind of interruptions in the class because it's a free session. So it seems someone is intentionally try to take our time.
Yeah, no problem. Kamal and Vivek ji, was a wonderful, informative session. I have no questions,
Pleasure.
and I'll reach to you, Kamal.
Yeah.
Later on, maybe.
Welcome, Gagan.
Sounds good.
Okay, great.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye.
So thank you
Bye.
all for joining, and hope to see you all either in the session next Saturday or in the classroom. And we would be happy to see you in the classroom itself. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, Rafakar?
Oh, no, nothing.
Thank you.
With that, have a wonderful rest day of Sunday and a profitable coming week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.